So Bay Street Bets on Base has been around about 4 months now, and I've been covering it for the past 3 months or so. Now, Bay Street Bets has an all-time high currently of around 5 million, and it's touched that all-time high twice. Now, as we can see on the chart here, after touching that all-time high a second time, we can see it's been on a downtrend since then. It has broke this level, and this level. Now, we definitely do not want to see it come back down here, which is going to be around a 300K market cap. We definitely want to see this get back above this level to around that 1 million and start to move back up. Now, one thing I will say, I do think Bay Street Bet still has really good potential to produce gains this cycle. And if you look at the current market cap, as we can see, 767K at the time of this video, 100K in liquidity, and just over 4,000 holders. Now, one thing as we can notice here, the 24-hour volume is extremely low, just over 6,000, which means the hype has went away from Bay Street Bets, which brings me to one point on why I think Bay Street Bets still has really good potential. Because a lot of times when the hype leaves from one project and goes to the next, the team stops building, they stop producing. And one thing we have seen for BSB, they are still producing, the dev team is still working. Now for Bay Street Bets, in my opinion, I think they're really gonna have to start revving things up back with the community to really get them firing on all cylinders. Them putting out more utilities, I think, is a great thing, especially once the community really starts to come back. But there's so much competition in the space, and so you definitely have to figure out ways to kind of keep your community tagged in, right? And so one of the things I want to highlight for today is going to be their staking, which recently launched on last Friday. Now, we've heard about staking probably for a month or two now, and they finally have it launched. And so you can earn up to 20%, extra if you're using a referral code. And so I'm going to kind of show you how that works, or at least kind of read you the details on it. Now, first thing you want to notice, I'm going to have this site down in the description for you as well. But this is what the Bay Street Bets bank site is going to look like, aka their staking site. So number one, you're going to choose the amount of BSB. Now, there is a minimum amount of stake that you have to stake for BSB. It's going to be 10 million is the minimum you have to stake. So keep that in mind. Now, the minimum staking period to redeem rewards is 30 days. All right. And there's a 1% fee that returns back to the BSB wallet. All right. Now, once you have staked your BSB, they will be locked and can be withdrawn with a 1% fee that returns back to the BSB reward wallet. And you cannot add more BSB to your currently staked tokens. So, for example, say you have one stake for 10 million and say you want to stake more tokens. You're going to have to create a different stake. You will not be able to add to the existing. All right. So as we move down a little bit, you're going to see you have your referral code, and you get your referral code once you stake. So as soon as you stake, there's going to be a referral code here, and then you can go ahead and start promoting it to, whoever you choose to. You have a referral count, which is going to tell you, of course, how many referrals you have, the minimum stake amount, how much you have staked. The current reward rate is going to be 5%. So even if you don't want to, use the referral thing, you don't have to. You're going to still earn an additional 5% on whatever value you actually have, right? So you have the last redeem time, next eligible redeem time. You have the Bay Street Bank. This is how much is being staked right now, which is about 4 billion BSB tokens. And if we go over to DEX tools again, the total supply is 100 billion. So that's about 4% of the total supply that is currently staked right now. You have the BSB reward wallet, and then you have the community wallet. And the 1% fee comes out of your earnings. All right. So it's coming out of something you're already getting extra on. It's not going to come out of what you actually put in out of your value. All right. Which is a great thing. So again, stake minimum is 10 million BSB. Unstaking, there's a 1% fee. Redeem rewards, there's a 1% fee that goes to the BSB community fund wallet that comes out of the stakers earned rewards. All right. So it's going to come out of what you've already earned, not what you've actually put in. So you're not technically losing anything. You're just losing 1% of the rewards that you earned on what you staked. All right. Then here is the tier system. First stake 5%. If you have 5 referrals, 10%, 10 referrals, 15%. And if you have 15 referrals, you can earn an additional 20% on your stakes, which is pretty cool. So that is how the BSB staking works. Now, this is definitely important for people who are longer term holders who aren't going from, project to project. They're probably going to want to stake their tokens and earn a little bit more as they wait for the price for BSB to go up. Because the good thing about it is, if BSB does what we feel it can do, the people that are staking, they're just going to have more tokens to take profit on as the price increase, thanks to the staking. And so I'm going to have the links down in the description for you for easy access. But BSB is still a altcoin on base chain that I hold, that I think still has some pretty good potential despite the downtrend that we have seen. So let me know down in the comment section, what are your thoughts on BSB? What are your thoughts on the staking? And I will catch you all on Wednesday.